Trai Hume has had a breakthrough 12 months. He's nailed down a starting spot with Sunderland and racked up over 35 championship games, and off the back of this has become a regular for the Northern Ireland national team. Tonight, the Tash made his third consecutive appearance for the Green and White Army, but an injury 20 minutes into Ciaron Brown saw Hume forced to move to left-back for the rest of the evening. And it was not a night to remember. With the Green and White Army severely depleted through injury, they fell 4-2 to a potent Slovenian strike pairing. In any case, let's see how Hume did, largely out of position, against Slovenia with all his touches.
So it will be Northern Ireland to kick off. Obalak decides to go long. The little threaded header didn't quite find its intended target. And back to his goalkeeper. And Obalak threads it out to this right-hand side. An early touch, taking it on the run into the corner. Is that touch a little too heavy? Šeško gets it and plays it inside. Now is he onside? The linesman says yes. Early chance for Slovenia. It's taken just 3 minutes. Particularly for Slovenia, there was a real opportunity had the pass been correct. It wasn't, and Northern Ireland survive. Throw-in goes short. Takes it back. Conor McManaman whips it into the box. It's headed away by Slovenia. Northern Ireland still have possession. Conor McManaman again. McManaman goes for the pass outside of the boot. All of a sudden, it's a wonderful save. Could be an equaliser, and it is. What a brilliant instinctive finish from Isaac Price.
Over San Marino back on match day 1 in March in Saravale, both from Dion Charles. Another noise you hear is coming from the travelling fans of Northern Ireland. There's Shea Charles. Here's Janja. Touch on for Malakar, in turn for Šeško. All claimed here. Another injury to add to the plethora of problems for Michael O'Neill. So for now they restart with 10 players. Down off the field does need replacement.
Johnny was due to play left back and Craig did and put an incredible cross, remember. Corey Evans tapped home, sending home the Northern Ireland fans. Crazy. Great memories, but ultimately tonight.
Lovely bit of play from McManaman, just couldn't get enough elevation after that.
Does the first part really well, doesn't he, Conor McManaman? He creates that little bit of space for himself. He's jinking. He's just trying to get onto that left foot, steals himself a yard.
Shea Charles. Now Johnny Evans. Coming up to the half-hour mark. What has been an action-packed first half. Free.
It's good from Shea Charles. He's always got to be the link player in midfield. That's a booking now. You know, that's a yellow card. That's like pulling a jersey. He pulled his arm back. And I think Shea Charles is asking the question. That's weak refereeing. Really, really weak refereeing. Much better field of the team.
That's far too easily won back. Cathcart flicking a heel at it. And again, the white shirts pour forwards. And the flag is up this time. Will this one be chalked off? Šeško thought he had his goal. But the decision is offside. Of course, VAR in operation. They will make sure it's correct. But it's a clear one.
Yeah, my initial thought was he's got an awful lot of space in Northern Ireland's.
I don't know if anyone's hearts could take something like that happening again, but what will the...
Charles gives the ball away. How open Northern Ireland are in the midfield. They have to try and protect that area.
That's what our panel were discussing. Dealing with Šeško, who casually flicks it in the crossbar, saving Northern Ireland, and then the block in from Shea Charles. That could have been all she wrote. Sesko again, beautiful skill. And I mean it in the right way, the arrogance of it, really. And Slovenia, most assured looking clearance. A couple of times in these last few minutes, Northern Ireland have been doing that, swiping at balls. It only means Price. Well, did the defender make it back for him there? He stayed down. The referee saw nothing wrong with that. And Sporar has got in behind, and round he goes, and in he goes for his second of the match. And it's
Trai Hume gets himself caught in no man's land. He's got no idea where Sporar is. But that is really clever centre-forward play from an experienced man. He waits until Hume can't see him. He waits until his shoulders are closed. Then he makes a run across him. He allows the defender to shoot.
Northern Ireland, not a back down. Sporar didn't hear the call from his keeper. He's got plenty on the clearance. Northern Ireland wondering why they didn't have anybody in there. The only striker was from the opposing team. Nice little touch on McManaman. He checked there. The referee says he was not. Jay Charles wanted to pass. He'll get it now. He doesn't have the time, he thinks, but he's made great use of the limited space that was around him. Hume, Saville. Good header by
Credit to them for that.
But Northern Ireland 2 goals behind. Do they have an answer to that? McGuinness hasn't given up hope there, and that is.
I said it, I think they've been the key difference in the game. They don't need 3 or 4 chances or opportunities to get their goals. And those 4 hours of 3 opportunities scored.
Than giving it to the attacking player. So I'm sure he'll be delighted to hear that later.
I think it has to be on target. Probably wasn't on target. It's probably right that it was trying to put it across it into an area.
Are there more goals in it? Savo. Hume. Good bit of defending there. Karnišnik the award, and will be hoping to make the most of this. Assessing what's around him and deciding safety is with his keeper. Took a couple of little bobbles on its way back to Billy Peacock Farrell, who can more comprehensively rid the danger that time.
Just when it needed, it changed. Once again, Northern Ireland given encouragement.
And off they go. Hume.
And guide it closer to the post. But a really encouraging 2 or 3 minutes and last couple of attacks from Northern Ireland. All started by Trai Hume, I've got to say. Down his left-hand side, driving forward.
This who plays for Alanyaspor in Turkey. 3 seasons in Serie B in Italy with Bari, Verona and Empoli before he moved out to Turkey a few years ago and joined.
This young side, or younger side than normal, has not give up. And that's all the Northern Ireland fans want. 100% in the jersey.
Sunderland man Hume finding McManaman. Great at the space, Hume. Well, not dropping it into the area they wanted it. And then closed down before he could find his team. Washington was caught himself, but that was just underneath the ball.
You have to say 4-2. That doesn't tell the story of the game. Could have been a lot closer than 4-2.
Is there one last hurrah? Cute pass. Washington wants to try and get turned. Didn't really have the space to do that. The offside flag has gone up. The referee has allowed play to go on, and now he's going to pull it back.
If your foot ends up the thumb with me, then it's always going to be a yellow. Trai Hume, 21 years of age, starting the game at right back in an international game, having to suddenly adjust and then play left back. he will certainly have played his way into Mike O'Neill's thoughts for Sunday in Kazakhstan. No doubt about it.
Well, the full-time whistle sounds. Slovenia can celebrate as they start